It's an email that was sent, email communication that was sent to us that said, please contact your members of Congress. Healthcare reform is going on, and we want you to contact your members of Congress to encourage them not to support a public option. And so we realized, wow, they're raising our rates 14.1%, and we don't really have a good reason for that because we're in an average category. We had no significant changes. Nothing's really that different, but we're going up 14.1%, and wow, they're using our money to lobby against us. So we just wanted to go and talk to them about that. It's 11:15 on a Friday morning. We figured during normal business hours, somebody should be able to answer those questions. When we showed up at the front door, we found that it was locked. Nobody even asked us why we were there. They just locked the door. And eventually we said, well, what do you want us to do? And they told us to contact their customer service representative. And through a locked door, a glass door, they gave us the phone number. So we made that phone call. And in the process, we're still holding, and 6 police officers show up. And one of them, who has a motorcycle helmet on, goes into the building to talk to the folks from Anthem. They open the door, let him in, don't let us in. And when he comes back out, he says, you'll have to leave. And we said, well, we're a customer. Here's my Anthem card, customer, cell phone, I'm on hold. What am I supposed to do here? And he said, but you have to leave. And eventually I ended up in handcuffs and was taken to Henrico County Jail, where I was processed and charged with trespassing. There are 2 trials here. One is about trespassing, and the other is about healthcare reform. And the bigger trial is before the United States Congress right now, and we have to make sure that Congress fixes the system. It's just a mess. I mean, Anthem can do what they want. We really don't have many options in Virginia. When they say, hey, if you don't like what you're getting from Anthem, go someplace else, well, there aren't that many someplace else's. They control 50% of the market share in Virginia. It's really hard for us to go find something else because there's just not that much competition. That's why we think there should be a public option. We think there should be other mechanisms where one company can't control so much of the market. They demand more money for premiums. We have to pay it.
I had a 17.5% raise because my mother had the bad luck of having me born in a particular year so that I got a year older. And so my rates went up 17.1%. That is a private insurance tax increase. It's a tax increase on what we do. But it's a private tax, which means it's taxation without representation. We have no recourse to protest a private corporation deciding how to tax us. That's not American. That's simply not American.
They demand that we see the doctors that are in their network, and we have to do it. They demand that we not get critical tests and procedures and treatments. We have to forego it. This card doesn't get you very far sometimes, even though at the Virginia Organizing Project, we're paying them more than $25,000 a month in premiums.
Healthcare! Now! Healthcare! Now!
We have to show them that there are people out here that count. We don't need to be a silent majority. Democracy is not a spectator sport. It's time for us to participate.
If you'll take out your cell phone, and if you'll dial 1-877 264 4226 877-264-4226. That's going to connect you to the Capitol switchboard. Please tell your members of Congress that enough is enough. We need to change the broken system that we have.
Please know that the opposition to the public option is running ahead of you on phone calls at least 4-1. So you've got that number in your phone. Every time you take a break, dial it and say that message again. We need the public option. We need to change the way America is insured.
If they deny your claim, where do you go? If they tell you we're going to increase your rates 28% and you can't afford it and you go without health insurance, where do you go? And right now where we're going is to the United States Congress and saying, you got to fix this. You got to fix this so that the health insurance companies are held accountable for what they do.